everyone. Welcome to this wonderful Instagram live. If you've seen the flyer earlier, I'm sure that you know we're in for a swell time tonight. If you're joining on Instagram, welcome, welcome. If you're watching this on YouTube as a replay, I welcome you all the same. Thanks for watching. Please click on the subscribe button and also do share this video after you are done. So, tonight is a special night. I have a special guest coming up today, and she's so special because I sort of resonate with her and the things she stands for. My spirit resonates with hers, and that is why I thought to that was why I thought to connect with her. Now, I want you to please invite other people as we go on, especially when we say things that you think someone else might also be interested in hearing. You have seen the flyer before. Today we're talking about self-love. It's a special Valentine's gift from me to you. It's a little bit off our regular series, the one we're on, which is Oil of Myrrh and Sweet Perfumes. This is a slight detour just to do a special Val's gift for you. But since you all decided to go and have fun yesterday, we thought to move it to today being 15th, right? So I'm going to be bringing my guest up very shortly, but a little bit of introduction to who she is and why we are here. Now, my guest is someone I met at a very special program for the girl child a couple of years ago, and I wasn't only fascinated by her true life story, which is very touching, but I was totally impressed and blown away by the fire, the zeal, the zest, the passion with which she spoke. She almost threw all of us off and out of the roof. Like, she was so full of energy. And I would just let you know right now that she is um, a believer, first of all. She's Christian. She is a wife, a mom. She's an ordained pastor, wife of a pastor, right? And she is a filmmaker, an actor. She is an entrepreneur. Now, on top of all of this, she is an author. Speaking of which, she's written a book recently that I've read and fallen in love with, titled Dear Single Lady. It is that direct. It's directed at you, yes. Dear Single Lady. And there are lots and lots of lessons and gems in this book. So I thought to bring her up today just to share a little bit. It's a sneak peek. It's like we just want to peep through the curtain and see what a little bit of what is in the book, right? So she's going to be talking to us today about self-love. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing up my guest now. When she comes up, I'm sure you and I'm sure she's coming up right about now. I sent you a request, sis. Ah, can you go? One time, one time.
Good evening. Good evening, sis.
No, it's so good to see you, ma'am.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for accepting to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen who our special guest is. Her name is Pastor SEUN OSIGBESAN, and I've introduced her already. Let's just get right into the conversation of the day. Now, we're taking a sneak peek into the book, Dear Single Lady, and we're talking about self-love. A lot of people assume and think that self-love is how you treat yourself, whether you accept yourself the way that you are, how kind and how nice you are to yourself. But when I read this book, I realized that we're missing out a whole lot. It's like that term is way deeper than what we think it is. So today I'm bringing you up to tell us what self-love really is in the context of this book, in the context of a dating relationship, especially for the woman. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm so honored. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, so let's talk about self-love. Yeah. Um, so a lot of single ladies, I've seen a lot of that on social media, how that, maybe Valentine just passed, right? And, some people will say that, me, I don't have a boyfriend though. I'll just show myself love. And then they will post the selfie, self-love, or probably they themselves, they go to an eatery or something, or a restaurant, and then, or maybe they buy themselves something nice, just treat yourself really nice, make yourself happy. So I said all of that is good. Of course, it is self-love, right? But there is more to self-love than that. Self-love is deeper than that. And that was what I shared, in this book about loving yourself. So I said that I've seen a lot of, hardworking, intelligent, smart ladies. I've seen them. And, when it comes to the matters of the heart, I see that they don't really understand what self-love really means. When it comes to relationship, these ladies are smart, like hardworking, they're smart and intelligent at work. But when it comes to the matters of the heart, they become dumb all of a sudden. They become gullible. They become confused. They become, and I'm like, hello, what's wrong with you? So I'm feeling like, is it because I'm married or I've been married for a while? Or maybe I'm not in their shoes, or maybe I don't understand them. But I'm like, I've been single before now, and I know how these things are. You understand? I know how these things are. I understand perfectly. And I'm like, give yourself brain. You have this brain. You have this brain at work. Why can't you put the same energy into, your relationship or your love life? Can you, as in, if you have sense here, can you also have sense here? I've seen all sorts. These situations that are so irritating. And don't you have applied this? So I shared in the book, that, so I was talking to my single ladies in church some time ago. So I was asking them questions, practical questions. I call them posh and godly. So I was asking them, that if you are in a room, you are in your own room, and then probably you're reading a book, and all of a sudden you see a snake pass by, a snake passes by, or a snake comes to join you on the bed, and you wonder where from, what happened, where to where, and then what are you going to do? So I asked them, what are you going to do? And some of them said, snake, hey, I will run now. I said, you will run. Okay, why would you run? And they said, because the snake can bite now, and I don't want to be bitten by a snake because, it can be poisonous or it can kill. I said, so it can kill, right? It can bite and it can kill. So why don't you want to die if you can kill? You say, who wants to die? So everybody just said, who wants to die? And I said, that is what you do to yourself. You see it in your love life, in your relationship, and you don't want to run. You don't run. Even if you are tongue speaking, you can bind and cast. Can you pray as soon as you see a snake? Can you pray the snake away? Can you pray that the snake should go away? He said, no, it's not practicable. I said, hey, the first thing you would do, natural thing you would do, is to run. Just run off. Run from a snake. I said, you don't do that in your relationship. When you see a guy who keeps hurting you and you keep giving excuses for that guy, saying that he's not always like that, so, and he's a very nice guy, he will change, he's not always like that, Dare is so nice, you keep giving excuses for this person, and you know that this person is hurting you, but because you love him, so you say, oh, I love him, I don't know, I can't imagine my life without him, I just love this guy, you are not even married to this guy, I just love this guy, the guy has not even given you engagement to him, you're going, you're making excuses for someone you even barely know, even if you know the person for 3 years, so that's what ladies do to themselves. Some ladies will even go as far as giving all their salaries to a guy and then nothing to show for it. There is no result for the money. There is nothing. He's not even showing you love back in return. He's not accountable. He's not, you can't really say this is what he did with the money. When you ask him, he will say something, and before you know it, he has come back again to ask you for another money, because you have it. I've seen, gorgeous, beautiful ladies, intelligent ladies do this. This has happened time and, over and over again. I've seen it. I've seen cases like this. I see it every time. And I'm like, these ladies, they don't give themselves grace. So if you say that you love yourself, self-love actually, it means looking out for yourself, putting yourself first. Why? Because you are not in, you may be in a relationship with a guy, but you have not sealed it yet. You have not gone to the altar with this person. So when you see any signs, anything at all that looks like that is troubling your spirit, or you are trying to, probably, shake it off or give excuses, something that is wrong, can you take it up? Can you talk to yourself? Because some ladies deceive themselves a lot, and that is not self-love. So if you cannot tell yourself the truth and say that this guy is scamming me, or this guy is cheating on me, I have evidences, this guy is not treating me well, this is not a proper relationship, I'm not being loved, tell yourself the truth. That is self-love. So self-love is when you protect yourself, you protect your own happiness, you protect your sanity, and you protect your future. Because when you shake all those things off and you turn a blind eye to those signs, you are doing your own future harm. So you will eventually, you are jeopardizing your future happiness. Because when you see those signs and you still go ahead and marry such a person, I don't know what else you expect in marriage. Because whatever it is that you are seeing in the relationship is just a tip of the iceberg. It's just, something it's just what the Yorubas call kese kese. Because the kasa kasa will happen. Kasa kasa is the bigger. It will happen, in marriage. And so that is why, I shared, something like that in the book about self-love, how that you protect yourself. You protect yourself at all costs. Protect your happiness, protect your sanity, protect your future. When you protect your happiness, you're protecting your sanity, you're automatically protecting your future. So that's just it about self-love. Yeah. The sound is off. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know why. Your own.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
Yes, yes.
I was saying that I said thank you so much for sharing. And that I believe that every woman, if we're really going to be honest with
Yeah.
ourselves, we've been through scenarios where we actually didn't make the best of choices because we didn't know that self-love also covers
Yeah.
our decisions.
Yes, yes, very
That
true.
that self-love also needs to influence
Yeah,
the kind of decisions we make. But I come to realize that many of us were just beclouded with the emotions. Like
emotion.
we really just couldn't see beyond our feelings, you understand, how it makes you feel, even to the point that a man who has not made a commitment, a man who has not made a commitment, the girl is already going, like going and going, and everybody is like, can't you just smell the roses? But self-love no does not get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't love yourself that much to pull the brakes. So I think that that point really just stood out for me. Now I'm tempted to make you share some things in the book, but that's not allowed on this call. However, there's a story you shared that I think we can pull up here. I don't know if it's possible. The story about one lady in school who moved in with a guy.
Okay, okay.
Yes, if it's okay to share it, or should we just leave it and for those who will get the book later?
Yeah, well. I can share it. I can share it.
Yes.
I can share it. Yeah, it was back then we were friends, and I actually then I valued our friendship. I really, really cherished that friendship. So I gained admission into school first. We were friends before I even gained admission into school. We were friends from my hometown. So I gained admission into the uni, and then so one day she just came over, to say hello to me. And my school is such that, there is no hostel. You understand? So students will go and rent houses by themselves and, and go from there to campus. So there are no hostels on our campus. So we rented houses. So, you know, in school, so I had this hall. There was this hall, and then students live there. You understand? So students were everywhere in school. So she came over to my hall, to my hostel, and then she met this guy in my hall, my hallmate. So um, that was it. From there, they got introduced, and from there, she just liked the guy, and the guy has always been a flirt. So I'm not surprised that the guy has always been a flirt.
But you were
So
the only person who knew that the guy has always been a flirt. She
yeah,
didn't know.
I know. I knew that the guy even had a girlfriend. I knew the girlfriend. The girlfriend always comes over. So all of a sudden, I told her that it's been long I saw the girlfriend, though, I don't know, and all of that. And the guy came to me to tell me that he liked my friend, that he wants to. So I said, what about so person? He said that no, that they are broken up, that they are broken up. And from there, I also picked it that it's been long I saw this lady. I said, well, but not like I trusted the guy. But I just said, well, it's okay if it works. So may no be like say na me they stop. I mean, na me they, you know, the runs. Na me no one make the runs go ahead. So all my friends runs and they stop my friend ahead. So I no one make be like that. So say okay,
Abi?
if it works, fine. So they started dating and all of that. And before I knew it, she got pregnant. And she didn't even mind because she wasn't in school. Okay, she was still also, trying to process one place or the other. So, and I'm like, hey, this pregnancy now. Say, no, no love to Kumba. I love to Kumba, this one, that one, that, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, no problem. If she's okay with the pregnancy. But for me, I was not a girl like that. You understand? I was never a girl like that. I would not even, in all my relations, I wouldn't even have sex with you. No, I was not a girl like that. So For me, like this, my friend get mind. You pregnant and even shake you. You understand? I'm not even surprised because you know it's not like back home. Their parents are very but I have a mother that is very, so not like my dad was also very present, but in her case, the
Yeah.
the parents who are not like together. My parents who were not like together, but I have a mother that is very, very, very hot. So we cannot even. My mother has four children. So, and apart from that, me, I was more like a growing born again, who was serious about God. So I felt like this was my friend too, because we met in church back in my hometown. So I felt like, oh, we are all growing in the spirit together. But unfortunately, I realized that we are not all growing together. You understand? Maybe I was on my own. So, they are just looking for my friend. I don't want to go into details. So she got pregnant, and it was going well. Unfortunately, the guy didn't like the idea of the pregnancy. So he started, misbehaving, but this lady stayed put, in that relationship that you go nowhere. She was always coming with a baby bump. She was always coming. She would go back home and then come back. She would travel back and come back for like 9 months till she put to bed. So when it was becoming, the guy was, putting up attitude and all. She looked for his mom's contact on the phone and contacted the mom behind the guy and told the mom that she's pregnant for the son and all of that. So with that, the guy was probably tied. So the mother had to take responsibility, of the baby and all of that. So after then, when she was supposed to put to bed, she put to bed, and all of a sudden we just heard that she lost the baby and all of that, and it was so sad that she lost the baby. And I felt like, oh, you are out of this mess, at least. It's sad though that we lost the baby, oh fine, but I was happy that she was out of that mess, even if because it was obvious that the guy didn't want her anymore. You understand? It was too obvious. And I thought that my friend would have gotten the message. You understand? Especially when a guy is not giving you all the support that you need, and you are so adamant, you just want to force yourself there that no, you're gonna accept this, we are in this together and all of that. So I felt like she would come back to her senses after, she lost the baby. But unfortunately, it was not so. She kept coming back again. She kept coming back to our hall. Yes, she kept coming back until the guy brought the ex-girlfriend and said that he's back with the ex. All of a sudden, the guy was just back with the ex. And I'm like, oh, wow. It was so messy. Oh. It was so messy that I didn't feel proud. I didn't feel proud. And it was after that I started, excusing myself from that friendship. Yeah,
Wow.
because we clearly did not have the same mind. You know, we clearly do not have the same mindset. So I had to let go of that friendship. Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Wow.
it. Yeah, so
Wow.
in that story, for me, there was no self-worth of any kind. There was no self-worth. There was no self-love, no self-worth. You just wanted, more like you just wanted a guy to you just wanted a place to hide yourself. Like, this guy, I just want to marry this guy. Make this guy just take care of me. I know you don't care if he loves you or not. You don't care. Like, you don't care. You just want to be there. Couldn't understand it. I couldn't, at that young age. I could not just understand it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are so many young people making similar mistakes today, which was why I think you touched on the topic of cohabiting. And one thing I like so much about this book is that you spoke in plain terms.
Mm.
You spoke in very simple words that the average Gen Z will be able to understand and
Relate.
relate with.
Yeah.
Yes. So, guys, ladies, I'm recommending this book if you're watching right now. Dear single lady, see, my sister did not ask me to say this. Me, I'm the one saying it. She knows saying it. But I recommend this book. Buy it for your sister, your friend, make orders, buy for your friends in church, order for the entire singles fellowship. You guys need to read this book. If you're that Gen Z that you think, oh, old school doctrine is too much for you to bear, it's okay, don't worry. Just get this book. You understand simple things in plain
Yes.
terms.
Yes.
Yeah, so I need to start to prepare to release you now, but there was something you promised to share with us,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm going to hound you down on. And it has to do with dating, dating relationships, sex and dating relationships. So you have 6 laws, right?
Yeah.
Of 6 laws of a sex-free dating relationship. The
Yeah.
6 laws of a sex-free dating relationship. Please shoot.
All right. So first of all, I want to say that to have a sex-free love and dating relationship is very possible. You know, in this time and age, is very possible. You know, some people feel like, is it possible, Sha, to have a sex-free love and dating relationship, that we are dating and we're not having sex? It is very, very possible. It is very, very possible. Scripture says, Jesus said that if you can believe, all things are possible to him that believes. So it is very possible. If you believe that it is possible, all you need is just find a partner that believes with you. Just find a partner that believes that it is possible to have a sex-free love and dating relationship. Yeah. So if you as a lady, okay, so you don't want to have sex in your relationship, so all you need is just also have a partner that has a strong belief in in disbelief in premarital sex, a partner that has a strong disbelief in premarital sex. So, but if you as a person, you believe that, oh, I can have a sex-free dating relationship, and your partner, you have a partner that does not believe so, then there's a problem. You know, there's going to be a problem. So the Bible says that the fans who work together except they agree. So I want to share with you six things that you can do, you know, to have a sex-free love and dating relationship. Number one, I think I said this already. Number one, you need a partner who also has a strong disbelief in premarital sex. Okay, you need a partner. And oh, maybe you're asking yourself, can he, are there guys that hey, that don't believe in premarital sex? Like, are there still guys in this world that don't believe in premarital sex? Hey, that won't want to have sex with you? Hey, me, I think there are. I believe that they are. So if you believe that they are, you will find one. Yes, because I found one. I found one. So because I believed and I found one. So number two, you must talk about not having premarital sex. So it's not only in he doesn't believe in premarital sex, I don't believe in premarital sex, so we are good. No, that is not enough. Number two, when you date, when you are dating, even if both of you don't believe in premarital sex, still talk about it. Number two, you have to talk about it. You have to discuss it. You have to agree that in this relationship, there will be no sex. Why? Because our body is the temple of the Lord because God says so. Because God, frowns at it. Understand? So if you have someone, you are in a relationship, talk about it. It is always good to talk about it. Don't just assume that, oh, he's a Christian, we are both born again, and that's it. No, we know that you are both born again. You found yourselves in church, but it's not enough. Talk about it. You have to talk about it. Yeah. So that's number 2. So number 3, I suggest that you don't have sleepovers. Last Sunday in our church, pastor was asking that, is it good, to sleep in your boyfriend's house? Is it wrong? Is it okay to sleep in your boyfriend's house? So in this book, I'm not saying it's wrong and I'm not saying it's right, but I'm suggesting that if there's something you are working towards, if there's something that you have agreed on, can you work towards it, with conscious effort? Yeah. So it is very tempting, to have sleepovers, in your boyfriend's house, or to spend long hours together, which is good. You get to know each other better and all of that. You get to talk, but when you're together for too long, especially alone, some things might happen. Why? Is because number 1, you have blood in your veins. Number 2, you naturally like this person. You are attracted to this person and you are alone with this person. So it is just natural for you to feel that way and then do it. It is very tempting. So you don't, put yourselves in a tempting position. You understand? So if you actually talked about it, try to work towards it. You understand? So God only blesses the doers, not the talkers of the word, the doers of the word. So if you say something, can you work towards? Can you do it? So if there are situations that may, bring you together and say, probably you're spending time together. If you want to spend time together, you can go to the cinemas, you can go to the beach, you can. But I'm not saying that don't spend time alone. Spend time alone and talk. You understand? But when that time is getting like you have talked all the talk that you want to talk, and then there's nothing more to talk, can you get up and be going home instead of, because when you have talked everything, and you are alone, something might happen. Okay, so let us work towards it, and that's where self-control comes in. It's natural for you to feel, it's okay, for you to feel like you want to kiss this person, you want to grab this person, you understand? It's very natural, and it's okay to feel like that. But that is where self-control comes into play, which is part of this fruit of the spirit. Yeah, when you talk about, when you want to talk about the fruit of the spirit, self-control it means that you don't have to do everything that you feel like doing. That's self-control. All right. So, number 3, yeah, create boundaries, yet be free with each other. So I don't believe in those kind of relationships that you will say that hey, we are for God, though. We are of course we are all for God, you understand? So I don't believe in pretense. I don't believe in or don't touch me, Abi, don't hold man, don't, no. If you guys are together, if you guys are dating, I mean, there should be some kind of, or maybe those kind of marriages that you call yourself, Daddy Tolu, mommy Shewa, as a husband and wife, they are calling themselves like that. And I'm like, hello, we are not in that time, where you call your husband by Daddy Tolu, you call your wife, mommy Titi, mommy Titi. No, we are not in that time. We have passed those times, so let's put some life. Let's be romantic. You understand? So that is where the balance is. So if you are dating this person, in as much as I know that you are godly, okay, you guys are godly, remain godly, but let there be free with each other. You can hold hands, you can hug. I mean, when I saw the picture of, or the videos of, the video, there was a video of Moses Bliss, with the fiancé. I mean, the way they hugged, you know that these people really love each other. They are godly people, yeah, but you know that there is love lives here. You understand? Let there be, I mean, show it. You can hug. You guys can hug. You guys, you can peck her. You can peck him. You understand? You guys can cuddle, but create boundaries. Just be mature about it. Don't go beyond that. And when you're going beyond that, this is not the devil at work. It's not the devil at work. When you are going beyond, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. So that's, you can cuddle, you can hold hands, okay? You can be free with each other. Be free with each other. Let us see it that you guys are truly in love with each other. Yet create that boundary. Yeah. So that's number 3. Then number 4, which is very, very, very important. If you want to have a sex-free dating relationship, both of you should have a mentor. You can't underplay the role of mentors. Oh. Hey, both of you should. Why should you have a mentor? You should have a mentor because whatever is done in the secrets is darkness. You should throw it open. Whatever you do in the secret place, I mean, like, not secret place under the shadow of the Almighty. I'm saying that if you hide your if you hide your relationship from people, things will happen. There are a lot of things, because darkness will thrive. Darkness will thrive. So Bible says, have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but expose them. You understand? So if you don't expose them to light, where mentors should come in, let them know what you're doing. Let them know what is happening. How far you are going, how far you have gone, your plans together. Let them advise you, let them mentor you, let them tell you stuff about relationship and marriage and all. Throw your relationship open. Don't do anything in the secret, because when you do anything in the secret, things are bound to happen. And if you say you are a Christian girl, and you have a guy that wants to pull you into the secret and to have a relationship, does not like the idea of mentorship or throwing your relationship open, he's telling you, don't let anybody know. No, I don't want pastor to know yet. Don't let us tell pastor now. Don't let us tell Pastor Mrs. now. Don't let them know yet. I don't want to say. Later, we'll still tell them. And he keeps telling you, we'll still tell them. You should know that there's something wrong. And then, by then, you would have been doing something together. You understand? So, I don't believe in having a relationship and making a secret. Throw it, open. Let your pastors know about what you're doing. Yeah. Of course, yeah. That's I think that's number 4, right? Be accountable to mentors. Yeah, about your relationship. Then the last one, yeah, that's not number 4, that's number 5. So the last one, take having a sex-free love relationship as a compulsory course. Take a course on it. If you want to have a free relationship, take a course on it. Go to people who will mentor you, teach you how to make it happen, how to make it a reality, how to guide you. Take a course on it, or read books on it. Read books about relationship, godly relationships and all. It's been said that it's very is very sex in is not common, out there, having a sex-free relationship, and you want to have a sex-free relationship. How can I achieve this? Can you read books on it? Can you read books? And don't say that the Holy Spirit will help me, whereas you yourself, you are running away from the Holy Spirit. Bible says seek wisdom, pursue wisdom. Okay, so if you're not pursuing wisdom, how will you get there? How will you have the wisdom to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve? So those are the 6 laws. Number 1, get a partner that has a strong belief in premarital sex. And then number 2, talk about it. You have to talk about it. So it is not enough to say that we are both born again. Can you have an agreement and talk about it? Then number 3, don't have sleepovers or protracted time together. You understand? Don't spend too much time together. Okay, so it can lead to something. Then number 3, create boundaries, yet be free with each other. You can hold hands, you can hug each other, you can peck, you can cuddle, yet create boundaries. Number 5, yeah, be accountable to mentors. This is very important. Be accountable to mentors. And then number 6, you can seek wisdom, read books on it, take courses on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pastor Sheon. Thank you for enlightening us today. I'm
Thank
sure
God.
that there are people who are learning from this. I'm sure there are people who are learning from this.
Yes.
Out of all the 6, yeah, I don't have any problems at all with them. It's just a little bit of thing that I have with that number 1. So I've come to realize that even single men, Christian guys, who tell you that they also believe in not having premarital sex, yeah, eventually you somehow okay, then you just find things changing. Do you understand? At some point in time or the other. So I think that number 1 is so important, right? However, number 1 alone cannot exist. Every other factor supports that number 1. Number
Yeah.
1 rises or falls on
Yes.
the strength of
Yes.
the remaining 5.
Yes.
That's what I realized. That if you
Very,
must be strong to that number 1,
yes.
you need to make sure that the remaining 5 are also standing very, very strong, especially as a single lady. Because see, I realized that a lot of single Christian guys even fall faster, fall more easily than the
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether it tells you, I don't believe in premarital sex or not. If you open yourself,
Ah.
Balaja,
Ah.
that's when you realize that what he believes does not matter.
That's guys for you. So if you lose guard as a lady, you the guy will play along and just assume that is what she wants. If she wants it, I'll give it to her. And that's it. Does not mean that I don't love her. So that's it. So you as a lady, you help the guy, because it looks like the ladies have more self-control or can control themselves more than the guys when it comes to sex. You understand? Yes, yes. So if I'm in a relationship and I don't want sex, and I tell the guy, oh, sex is not allowed, can we talk about it? Can we blah 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 blah, blah. Can we have a sex-free relationship? Oh, he will tell you why not. He will tell you why not. He's not going down well with him, but he will tell you why not, because he loves you or because he just wants to be with you, But while in the relationship, if you lose guard, if
I
you
like that.
lose guard,
It sounds like God.
if you get carried away, the man will carry you away. You understand? So it happens. It
You are
happens.
unknown place.
It happens. It happens. So the work is on the ladies when it comes to this. You understand? The guys, they want to keep themselves, they want to, they want to wait, but it's not easy for them to wait. So you help them to be easy. You help them. You make it easy for them. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank,
Thank you.
thank
So
you
if
for
you're
that.
a single lady, I recommend this book to you. And there are so many other topics that she's talked about. I realize that many of us as single women, when we hear Proverbs 18:22 that says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and
Yeah.
obtains favor from the Lord," somehow, we just cringe in our minds because the pastor will now say, the man is not looking for a chick that has the hip lips and fingertips all put together. He is looking for wife. So you need to start to be a wife. And then the woman is like, why are they mounting all of this pressure and all of it? It's almost like a conversation we keep pushing back in our heads, right? So this book sort of helps you to embrace that reality that truly you need to become a good thing. So you
Yeah.
find how to become a good thing
Yeah.
in this book. Also, in this book, you get to know the whole concept of red flags, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and how you need to go about it.
Yeah.
Cohabiting. That one that is reading
Say
today.
something
So let's
about being a good thing. Can I quickly say something about being a good thing? Yeah.
okay.
All right. So um the pressure is so much on ladies here about how to be good, how to be a good housewife, how to prepare yourself, to be a good housewife. And the thing is, ladies get it wrong or get the meaning of that wrong. How do I mean? Like in my book, the definition of being a good thing is not how to prepare yourself to be a good housewife in maybe cleaning, how to clean well, how to know to do the house chores. Don't be lazy when it comes to house chores. Don't you know that one day you'll be married? How will you take care of your house if you don't know how to cook or how to do the house chores, how to clean the house, how to make home, how to so some ladies think that is being a good thing, but that is not the definition that of being a good thing that I wrote in the book. Because the pressure is so much on the ladies to keep a home, to keep a marriage. You understand? A lady cannot keep a marriage. There has to be both of them that will keep the marriage. You understand? So, but we put so much pressure. If your husband is not doing, back in those days, if your husband is not doing well, the woman will be there because of her children and say, I cannot leave my husband's house, so even though he's not treating me well, even though he's not good, even though you understand. So gone are those days. I'm not even saying that, oh, you should be like that. If your husband is not good, just leave. No, 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 no. But I'm saying that being a good thing is not about how to clean and cook and go and be washing clothes for your fiancé, for your husband to be, so that he will know that you are a good thing, and go and be cooking for him, and go and be cleaning his house so that he will know that you are a good wife. No, you can do all of that. It's okay. If you want, you can do all of that. But being a good thing has to do with self-love, has to do with self-worth, has to do with a lot of things. How to think, how to make yourself a woman of worth. That guys will say, this one is a plus to me. So it's not about, that is what I want to clarify about being a good thing, and that is why they should, get the book, know more about being a good.
Yes, absolutely. I would also make sure that we run a series on this book on When Singles Pray. It's 5 chapters, and I think it's worth it because today, earlier on, yesterday, we were praying on a particular subject matter from Psalm 144 about our daughters being like polished pillars after the similitude of the palace. And Pastor Kingsley was explaining that the wife is a pillar in the home because
Mhm.
she holds everything together.
Yes.
She holds everything together. So I felt to dwell a little bit more on that point, and I prayed about it again today. And while I was praying, I just found myself declaring that I'm a good thing. I give value. I give value. I give value. That was all I kept saying, because it's okay to keep the home. You can't even keep a home that you're not present in, because
Yeah.
that is what feminist ideology now is doing to us, right? It's taking us just out of the home, making us become all that,
Yeah.
involved in the secular career and all, and we
I,
leave the home. We outsource
uh,
the things that we're supposed to be watching over in the home, which, I mean, if you can handle it, that's okay. But to be the homekeeper in Titus chapter 2, that it talks about being a homekeeper, some people believe that you can't keep a home that you're not
press.
like
Yeah.
staying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but while I am staying in that home, I still want to be a woman of value. I
Mm,
still want kings to come to my light,
yeah.
angels to come to the brightness of my shining. So I still need to give up value that people will want to
Yeah.
exchange, to give something in
Yeah.
exchange for. Because you see, let's not enter. Let's not
Yeah.
enter. Let's
Yeah.
just let's just stay here. so
What?
so
What?
there's a lot in this
Yeah.
book.
Balance.
Pastor Sean also spoke about good gifts, perfect gifts. See, let me not even go into it, but you need to be able to clarify what is a good gift and what is a perfect gift. Don't go
Yes.
and marry, don't go and shortchange yourself.
Mm.
So quickly just run and grab this book. Passion, please tell us how we can order this book. Tell us how to get this book.
Oh, it's very simple. Very, very simple. Just go on my Instagram page. Yeah. And click on the link there. If you see, so if you click on the link, just select whichever one you want. If you probably want it on Amazon, it's available. If you want the hard copy like this, it is available. You will see it there. And if you want the copy, like e-copy of the book, to pay in naira, not Amazon now. To pay in naira, that is also very much available in the link. So you just click it and order it. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. So order for your friends,
Yeah.
order for your sisters, your siblings, your cousins, everyone around you, especially if they are young. Please, people within the ages of 20 to like 35,
Yeah.
please order for them, and let's just get the word out there. So we're going to pray. This is when singles pray. Oh, Pastor Sharon, you're going to pray. You're going to give us a final word, right? And then please close for us in prayer.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. Just a final word. Dear single ladies, it's a beautiful thing to be single, to be a single lady. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. So I was once single, and I enjoyed every bit of it. And there were a lot of things that I learned being single. I went through a lot of relationships. I had a lot of relationships, and I had the understanding of what a proper love based relationship is. I didn't even know, even as at then, that I would be writing a book like this, for ladies, for single ladies. Why? Because I've seen a lot, and I've also, seen cases, you know, uh, things happen to single ladies, which are supposed to happen. Some ladies have, gone, they have made mistakes in choosing right. I thank God for marriage. And so when marriages break, it's so sad. It's I mean, it breaks my heart when I see marriage like 2 years, 3 years. People they don't have any business, having a broken, they go through it, and it breaks my heart, because I know these people, they deserve the best, they deserve good men, but I see that, when they get married, they make their decision, they don't make the best decision, which led me to, write this book. And I want to, tell single ladies, if you're here and you don't have this book, you're listen, this will help you a whole lot, a whole lot. Will give you so much wisdom in choosing right. So that is just what I want to say here about it. Thank you so much. So let's just pray. Father, thank you for tonight. I thank you, Lord, for the wisdom that you have taught us to be able to share with the world. Thank you for helping us to be a blessing to people out there. I give you all the praise and all the glory. So I pray for every single lady on the platform today that trusting you, Lord, for a life partner. Lord, I ask, God, that you give them the wisdom, Lord, to be able to choose right in the wisdom to understand their choose right, God, Lord, that you will give them in the name of Jesus. There's many that through uh, broken hearts, that gone through broken relationship, that they are broken already. But I ask, oh God, that you heal them in the name of Jesus and give them fresh hearts and a new start in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We give you all the praise and all the glory. Thank you, Lord, for what you have done on this platform today. Lord, I give you all the praise and glory. Thank you, Lord, for in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for having this. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming, and I'm glad we've had a wonderful time. This has been successful. I am grateful to God and grateful to you. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming. I hope to bring you up again next time if
Thank
you
you
oblige. And say God knew. We are very
so
grateful,
much.
ma.
God bless.
All right
Yeah.
then.
Bye.
Good night. That's it, people of God. Don't forget to make your order of this book. Send a DM or click the link in our bio. Please click the link, and then you'll be able to buy. And of course, our Instagram handle is Zid Sheunik. So Zid Sheunik. That's how I pronounce it, right? Like Sheunik. Yeah, so please do well to um, purchase the book. And some of you know her face is familiar already. Yes, she's that actor in the Johnson. Yes, she's the one. All right, then. See you guys tomorrow morning. We'll be back to do Oil of Myrrh and Sweet Perfumes, Happy Preparations for Marriage. And when we're done with that series, we'll definitely be delving into this book. Bye bye, and God bless you.